check, I be sprinting to a profit. Do numbers when I want, I'm a cop.
It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And, of course, Amen Thompson. This is his first game in his new Philadelphia 76ers uniform.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype, or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
Vassell outside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Wagner from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Weber outside. Back to Bridges. Kicks it out to Gordon. Oh, good on the triple. Thompson right side. To the inside. And stolen by Gordon. First quarter, just over a minute played. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Weber throws it down.
And how about Weber there, rising up for the alley-oop. Great at recognizing there. He's got the room to hammer that one home.
Now, here's Thompson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Here's Vassell. Right now averaging about 5 points a game.
Well, this guy works so hard. Josh Okogie always looking to contest shots. That is beautiful defense.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
To the middle, and Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint, easily rising up to take that one home.
Garnett up top. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now, here's Vassell. It's a three-point game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Six to shoot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
You can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. To the paint. Here's Wagner. Goes back up. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Thompson. Lays it up off the glass.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside to Weber. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Okogie. Wagner, right side. And it's blocked. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last.
Substitution for the Thunder.
The Thunder leading by 8. Outside, Sabonis. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Connects from three-point range. Vassell's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Thompson.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Okogie for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. With 4 seconds on the clock. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from him already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just
getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Bridges outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your Thunder.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Bridges, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land. Bridges got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Bridges with the steal. Down low. Dives for it. Outside Gordon. On the wing, Bridges. Shoots over Poole. Bridges misses.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Gafford. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I really consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Here's Poole. And Sharp has it in the corner. Pass to McConnell. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot by McConnell, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Lob pass to Gordon. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Sabonis with the steal. Inside. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Wells. Lays it up and banks it in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so Poole will bring it up for the 76ers. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, we're just out there trying to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Spins. Pass to Poole. Wells with the steal. To the paint. Very pretty alley layup.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
I do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And just taking his frustrations out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Oklahoma City.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. And Weber throws it down.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Melton's shot is good. Melton's got his first points of the night.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Now Sabonis trying to find Weber. He's got it now. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Melton with the steal. Weber gets the bucket. Weber's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Thunder. Thompson right side, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Wagner, still without a basket. Pass to Anunoby. O'Neal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Sabonis leading the way. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. And Doris, when you take a look at someone like Royce O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. Hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love that.
Outside, Sabonis. Picked him clean. Fast break, Philadelphia. And stolen by Vassell. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Weber gets the bucket.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
To the middle. And here's Wagner. He was averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Melton. Outside, Sabonis. And he gets the bucket. Sabonis has got 5 now.
Boy, you cannot give Sabonis this kind of advantage. He's got the kind of touch and focus necessary to score it.
Now, Wagner. Back to Garnett. Sabonis with the steal. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
You know, it's such a pleasure to watch Domantas Sabonis play the game. Yes, he's got absolutely God-given talent, but he also has an incredible understanding and feel for the game, and he plays it the right way.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. If you mention the best players in the NBA doors, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Bridges misses. And the 76ers with possession. Got a piece of it. Right wing. Back to Thompson. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Trains it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Screen by Gafford. Here's Sharp. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 14-6 run. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Sharp. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Six seconds left to play in the third. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a...
16.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, that's a pretty pass by Jordan Poole. He is better when he's making his teammates better.
A floater. The rebound by Chris Webber. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, that SGA dunk was right out of the highlight reel. Woo!
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
On the clock. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Here's Garnett. Drills it from outside.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
no doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here now is Weber. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Weber a screen. Lets the three fly. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Fires the three. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wagner. Jacks up a three. The 76ers again can't hit it. Lob pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Garnett with it. Back to Thompson. Down low. Three-pointer. Garnett can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Thunder. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Inside. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Garnett with the block.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
And Weber throws it down.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
16 feet away. That's good on the jump shot.
And that's a good shot for him. He can shoot it over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency.
Freedom is the road. Coming in from the cold. Tell them not to sell it, it's worth more than gold. And guiltiness won't catch them in the end. Oh yeah, oh yeah. They'll try to manipulate you through your pockets. thanks and praises. Give Jah the thanks and praises. Give Jah thanks and praises. Give Jah thanks and praises. Give him the thanks and the praises. Give him the thanks and the praises.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it. No kidding. In front of your building, sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold. You gotta keep the devil in his hole. But you know how it go. I'm front line every time it's on. Flow, run and shoot pro. 458 drop, playing bulletproof soul. Every few shows, I just buy some new gold. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo. Hustle, holla at me, I got Cubans on the low. Through the Cancun, on the boat. Then dock that Tulum just to... Look.
Oh, Eyes are on the Eastern Conference in this game as the New York Knicks play this one at home. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And, of course, Amen Thompson. This is his first game in his new Philadelphia 76ers uniform.
And as you were mentioning, I mean, that trade has this team buzzing. You can see it in the warm-up line, how loose and confident they look now with him on that roster.
Back to Irving. Shoots over Wagner. That misses off the backboard. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
Thompson in the corner. We play just over a minute here in the first. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, what a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
Irving looking for an opening. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Wagner. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Wagner's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Embiid, no good. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Okogie misses. One-on-one fast break. And yes, it's good.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Kicks it out to Wagner. No good from outside. The Knicks with the lead. To the inside. Black. Excellent D there from Garnett.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Anunoby. With the drive. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you get north to south with OG, and he's going to go all the way.
Here's Black. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Sinks that one from the post. Black's got 6 points.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
To the paint. Here's Garnett. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now, here is Irving. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And they're pushing it up. Here's Garnett. Kicks it out to Wagner. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. New York with the ball. To the wing right side. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Julius Erving.
Well, over 80% from the line for his career. You do not want to foul Franz in the act.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. New York with the ball. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here is Giddey. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Deflects the pass. And Allen launches it from deep. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. 76ers lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau's teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Now, Giddey. After the missed 3 from Garnett. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Now here's Garnett. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Down low. Taken away. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. The rebound by Garnett. The 76ers trail. To the middle. Crafty move. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Now here's Giddey. He has yet to score. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Stewart a screen. Over to the wing. Pass to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Thompson surveying the floor. Here's Garnett. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
Here's Black. 6 points for him. Pass to Eason. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And stolen by Sharp. And now Philadelphia on the break. And McConnell gets it to go.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
We know, Brett, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharp took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game, and then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
Pass to Sharp. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Sharp's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the 76ers. Back to Embiid. Some nice passing by New York here. Can't hit from in close.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Gafford inside. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Embiid. From past the arc. Wow, Embiid from long range.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Mobo. And stolen by Eason. On its way from Irving for 2. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Now McConnell. Pass to Poole. Screen by Gafford. He lobs it up. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. 76ers ahead. They're up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for New York. Trailing by 2. Going inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Garnett. Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
Now here's Giddey. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Giddey with it. Eason, the screen. Embiid in the corner. Back to Giddey. Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. And Irving throws it down.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Thompson with the bucket.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Oh, here's Giddey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Thompson. The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
To the paint. Here's Garnett. And Embiid pulls it down. New York trailing. On its way from Irving for 2. He can't get that one. Here's Thompson. Another shot. Launches a 3. Knicks with the rebound.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And here is Giddey. He's got 5. Pass to Embiid. The tray. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Here's Wagner. That one's rebounded by Embiid. A tight game here in New York. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Giddey. It's tipped.
Good awareness on D there. Wagner wanting to be a difference maker defensively.
Here's Okogie. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Timeout.
And the 76ers lead by 3. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for Philadelphia. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Black in the post. That one good for 2. Black's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
To the inside. Stolen by Allen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. For the lead, Mobo with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Sharp. Here's Gafford. 3 on the clock. And the wide open shot from McConnell. And it's good off the back rim and in. McConnell's got his 2nd basket.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
For the tie, Stewart misses. The 76ers leading by 3. .35 seconds left in the third quarter. And Gafford throws it down.
And most of Gafford's points are going to come right there around the rim, and he loves to throw it down.
Stewart a screen. Back to Black. For the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Black's got 11 points. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Nisi. Bobo gets the basket. And the 76ers lead by 4.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Off the inbound pass with the putback. Rebounded by Gafford. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth.
36.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
We want to get loud, and we've got the perfect team to help. Your Knicks 7th Rock.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David. Sharp. Off target from outside. Knicks trailed by 4. Here's Eason. And stolen by Sharp. And now Philadelphia on the break. Back to Poole. Down low. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Here's Irving. 2 points. That one goes.
Giving great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The 76ers leading by 4. 76ers moving the ball around. A shot by Thompson, no good. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Thompson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And that one misses. Knicks trailed by 4. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. They set the screen. Here's Black. Rebound by the 76ers. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. To the middle. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Knicks. 4-point game. Here's Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
That free throw good from Thompson. And so Thompson nails both of them. Now here's Irving. Down low. A nice shot by Black.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Back to Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Here's Irving. It's stolen by Garnett. Here's Wagner. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
And every year it seems Wagner gains more confidence and it's starting to show on shots like that.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. Inside, Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Dort. Now Eason. Here's Black. Here's Irving. He's guarded by Anunoby. Irving misses.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
Thompson at the line. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And so Thompson nails both of them. Here's Black. 1:15 left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Dort, top of the key. Here's Embiid. Stolen.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the 76ers.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game from Amen Thompson.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second free throw, good. Outside, Jones. Pass to Embiid. Love 3. Thompson with the rebound. Wagner, right side. And here's Thompson. Garnett surveying the defense. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. The 76ers again can't hit it. And here are the Knicks now. They trail by 11. Pass to Okogie. Anunoby outside. It's deflected. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance.
skin color like worldwide sign, and we face close curtains. I hear you, nothing ever certain. Only thing that's promised is that promises are broken. Yeah, so we finding ways to cope that. Only thing I'm breaking is, yeah, baby girl, stuck it in inside the hoodie. Now we turning up to buggy. Yeah, it's cool. I used to fight the bullies. Now I guess some things don't leave you fully. They try and push me, then they try and pull me back out when I budge. If you doubt it, then the profits as a profit when you know what's coming next. Like, ooh.
Yeah, baby, go. Now get it inside the hoodie. Now we turning that to buggy. Yeah, it's cool. I used to fight the bullies. Now I guess some things don't leave you fully. They try and push me, then they try and pull me back out when I budge. If you doubt it, then this come. Profits as a profit when you know what's coming next. Like, money on my mind, we gon' run it up. See what you gon' find, baby, push your luck. We been on the grind, we been getting up. But we ain't got that time for you bums. Money on my mind, we gon' run it up.
You know, I think it's about that time again. You already know it's about to be the coldest summer ever, right? Yo, L Streets. Yeah? L Streets. L Streets.
Billionaire.
Come on. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that Pelly in the wintertime with that bird, with that chicken. Chillin' with the camera on and jewels on and that chain on, just glisten. We be on straight bars like Jim. That's a gym, just listen. Y'all was trying to keep up with the Jones. I was trying to keep up with my phone. Toss a little stop before they burn around steady. I was just burning out, but I was learning how to stretch it like a finger fold. Never been playing cause of some same that was at these other. See, I was respecting the hustlers. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings cause one day you lose it. I was respecting the hustle. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings cause one day you lose it. Hey, boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that ride around, that drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This my go get it, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. I really earned it, lock it, I ain't heard about it, I ain't have more, I just keep it thorough, this is still the made it rich. I really made it out, if they didn't hate about it, it's enough to make us sick. I was laying out with the vultures. You wanna get closer, you wanna touch with some closure. I ain't got time, baby, tuck your emotion. I've been the one with the motion, I've been the one that was chosen. Y'all felt like we frozen, this is the shot, baby, this is the coach. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that ride around, that drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This my go get it, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it.
Chicago. Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't wanna hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account, look like she banking on tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on and sleeping in bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said it, I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit. My diamonds are icy, I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s and running from 12, but that isn't Brady. But that doesn't faze me, I keep to myself if that's what it takes me. The day that you play me, it be the same day me and Jennifer Lopez announced. Yeah, having some
twins, there's two in the bag. You want the fame, but you wouldn't last. The difference between me and you is you trash. I'm really 100, you're doing too bad. Look, if I'm at a 10, then you like a 2. If you was a 10, then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math. Look, they got me started, I'm back on my nigga and shit. I thought about for practice like I've been auditioning. Cut her off when she started a bigger and cut it. They use when they open the business and cut the red ribbon with I'm ignorant. Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm sitting on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm begging on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. You shaking on this, got some for hating on this. Look, all my celebrity crushes, I already. Be mad cause I did it already. I told them make sure to my dinner already. And I did it all and they you can tell me. Boy, what I want you can give me. Got plenty of Benjis, but now it's more money, more problems. I should've listened to Biggie. And this type of living is not for beginners. You kinda losers do not make try to be cool, but I'm not for the I got the rock paper. I keep it like rock paper scissors. I made the choice, it was not their decision. I'm not gonna listen to rappers who sound like broke records, but no, you did not. I'm highly offended. Only way you gonna get to where you wanna be, you gotta. Even if you made it to the bottom of the pit and try to climb it to the top, you know I probably always wonder how I'm feeling, and I tell them that I feel like I gotta pay the. If a want me, she gotta be a 10.